We're at a townhome in Hagerstown today for the initial walkthrough. The initial walkthrough consists of me basically going in, taking pictures, trying to determine what needs to go in that space, what the layout looks like. Obviously, I haven't seen it, so I need to preview every vacant house. I need to physically walk into it and see before I can get my client a bid. You walk in and you're right in the dining room, which I think is awkward. So that's why you need to stage it. What rooms am I gonna stage? What are important rooms to stage? And I would say, this needs to be defined. For me to go in 10, 15 minutes, take pictures, and just kind of stand there and mentally think about it is always good, so that I can go back and come up with the plan for that specific property. Sometimes I'll even spend time outside looking around, just trying to take in who that buyer is going to be by taking in that area. I'm really glad the contractors aren't here, because that's always awkward, because I'll just like stand here and they look at me, I'm like, I'm just thinking. That is a huge reason why people have me stage vacant homes, is so that no buyer walks in and is like, I don't know what to do with this. I don't even know, I'm gonna have to ponder this for a while. The angled fireplace is tricky. It's not your typical cookie cutter house where it's really obvious where you place things. So that's definitely challenging, and it should be interesting to see how it turns out. There's a bedroom and a basement that can't legally be a bedroom. How do we need to define that for that buyer? And should I at least mention it to the seller? Yeah, because I think it could come up. For buyers, they may, have trouble with that room, so I want to make sure I at least suggest that they do stage it if I think it's necessary. I did go down to the basement. What do you think of that middle room? You don't want that staged, do you? We don't need to define it. Okay. Some people will say, they'll just tell me I want the living room, kitchen, dining room. I like it when they leave it to us, just because that's kind of what I'm doing. Like I'm not gonna stage every room, I'm not gonna waste their money, there's no point. The most important rooms to stage for a vacant is going to be your main living room, kitchen, your master bedroom, and then sometimes a dining room, but at least those 3 key rooms. So your living room, kitchen, and master bedroom are huge. And the initial entrance, so the foyer, that's the first impression. So if the living room is, all the way in the back, and you want to make sure, like right when a buyer's walking in, that there's something in the foyer, whether it's art or a small console or something, but you don't want them ever walking into just, dead space. So this was a look at what a typical preview would look like. Just wanted to give everybody an idea of what it looks like to walk into a house for the first time before we stage it. Help people understand how we come up with the plan, that it's literally not just thrown together, and I'm not just putting stuff in your house because I happen to have it laying around. Our team is putting a lot of thought into what goes in that house, specific to the challenges maybe in that house, specific to the buyer of that house, and then taking into consideration even things that maybe the seller feels are important, but always being able to stand by what I know as the professional and be able to explain to the seller why or why not we should or shouldn't stage a certain room.
Sherry makes my life easy.
He doesn't have to do it.
Yeah, I don't have to do it. I make a phone call or email or text, and it's done.